folks, today we're here in St. Petersburg, Florida for an old school, old-fashioned roadside attraction, Sunken Gardens. It all started with a sinkhole. Dawn, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. Every now and then I'll come across old postcards, and I'll usually come across a Sunken Gardens one. And this is an old school roadside attraction. I've been wanting to do Sunken Gardens for a long time. In fact, there's a slew of Florida roadside attractions that I want to do. This is one of the ones that's going to get crossed off the list today. Hours are from 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and Sundays until noon to 4:30 p.m. So we got a few hours left today, and they have a lot of beautiful floral. They have flamingos here, Dawn. Ooh. They're known for their flamingos. Yes, they do. Some really cool magnets here. Nice little gift shop.
Oh, we got a lizard.
You got a lizard. He did get a lizard. Oh boy. Hungry, huh? The lizard didn't have a chance, did it? Oh, so that was interesting. As soon as we walked out the door,
there's a bird eating a lizard.
There's a bird eating a lizard. And we are here, folks. The Sunken Gardens. So admission for two is $30, and that's pretty reasonable considering the prices of admission to attractions. I feel like you're walking through the jungle. So in the middle of St. Petersburg is the Sunken Gardens, technically a sinkhole. So Ralph V. Turner is a man who devoted 50 years of his life to make these gardens beautiful. 50 years. So in the 1930s, founder George Turner added more tropical plantings and water features as the number of visitors increased. They also added multicolor paint for eye-catching effects, with pastels taking the stage in the 1950s. And the History Center. The Sunken Gardens timeline from the earliest days to the present. The gardens have ups and downs, changes in growth, yet always provided a lush oasis for the community to enjoy. So George Turner, back in 1902, had moved to St. Petersburg. He was a 21-year-old plumber. And then in 1911, he purchased a sinkhole, 4.1 acres. So this here was the original entrance to the gardens. A lot of classic photos, and there's a 1972 bumper sticker. And the flamingos have been one of the iconic symbols here. So it was a papaya farm, but back then there was nothing around it. It was like a little farm. Today there's like all kinds of shops and homes and everything else around here.
I wonder if they still grow papayas out here.
I don't know. We'll have to find out. Over here is George Turner. And there's that iconic sign out in front.
I like that sign. It's really pretty.
Yeah, definitely roadside, right? Probably dating back to, gosh, I'd say the 50s or so, right? Yeah, historic roadside attractions.
There bounty, and just in this area. Tiki Gardens was on the beaches out there. None of those are here anymore.
No, that might have been that other door.
I wish you were here. A really great video in there talking about the roadside attractions in Florida that have come and gone. And I would have loved to have seen half of those that are no longer in existence. But you still have Sunken Gardens. And Florida still home to a lot, like the Fountain of Youth over in St. Augustine and countless others. And the Flamingos. Now, I always heard the rumor, the reason why they're pink is because they eat shrimp, right?
Yep.
And something to do about the shrimp make them, makes their coat pink, yeah. That's the reason why you'll see whiter ones and you'll see really pink. And these guys are pink. So they must eat a lot of shrimp, right?
Yep.
If that's true. And what's more Florida than a flamingo, right? Even their little feet and their knees are pink. Oh, he's stretching. Yeah, they're taking a bath. There you go. Keeping clean, right? What do you think, Dawn?
So far, so good. We're just enjoying our day.
Yeah.
With flamingos and
Hey.
some flowers.
When there's flamingos involved, it's got to be good, right?
Yep.
This is an elephant's foot or ponytail palm. It does look like an elephant
It does, don't it?
foot, and it's a palm tree. It's got like little individual palms, instead of the great big one. And then behind you, Dawn, look at the size of that bamboo. And it is January the 10th. And everything is so green in here. I don't think I've ever seen a flower quite like this. It looks like a Chinese lantern or something, or like a lampshade or
A Christmas tree ornament.
a Christmas tree ornament. Look at that! Wow, and there's a whole bunch of them here. It's a red vine flowering maple from South America. Well, that's the reason why I've never seen one before, because it's from South America. But they're amazing looking.
I know. I've never seen one like that before either. It's really pretty.
Yeah, I'd be careful if I were you. There's a bird running around here, been eating you guys. I saw it with my own eyes. I would definitely hide. Yeah, he kind of looks a little bit like Big Bird, but not yellow. He's white. And he's not as happy. there's a tortoise in there. He's chilling. How many licks does it take to get to a Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? We're starting to descend into the sinkhole.
Are those bananas?
Yeah.
I think it is.
So that's a pink flowering banana from India. So
The bird come out of nowhere and scared me. He flew right into me.
So at the bottom of the sinkhole will be 15 feet below the surface. And the original admission was 25 cents a person. Now it's $15. But then that was back in 1935, so
Yeah.
still a good deal, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. 25 cents back in, might have been a lot of money. I feel like you're in like Jurassic Park or something. Like something you would see in a movie. So I wonder if these were like old animal cages or something. You know what I mean? Like maybe they had, you know, animals in here at one time.
Maybe.
Maybe like birds or parakeets, or, you know, I got some big, magnificent palms in here. I mean, these things are like crazy big. Yeah, I'm assuming these are probably old animal enclosures or something. Beautiful tree. Yeah, it's different colors. So that was a rainbow eucalyptus tree from the Philippines, Indonesia, and New Guinea.
Pretty tree.
So the Sunken Gardens growing stone, this fossilized limestone rock originally founded in the center of the sinkhole lake, which forms Sunken Gardens. The legend is that he who sits upon the ancient stone shall be granted tranquility, inner harmony, and the talent to make things grow. Well, you're gonna sit on that?
Yeah.
You know, I think we need to get my mom here. I think she needs to sit on that too. Well, Dawn, do you feel more do you feel more harmony? And
Gonna be here in a minute. I feel something going on down there.
it's probably lunch, Dawn. It probably has nothing to do with the stone. Traditionally, the first day on the job for Sunken Garden employees always includes a trip to the growing stone. So I've been to a lot of different stones. I've been to the Blarney Stone in Ireland, but I have never been
To a growing stone?
to a growing stone.
What exactly does it mean? Does it still keep growing? That they ain't done growing? Is it gonna
No, he who sits on the stone gets the talent to grow things.
Oh boy.
Kind of like the sword in the stone
Maybe I should reverse
What?
the spell.
without a sword.
Yeah.
I had to sit on this magnificent growing stone. I don't have any plans of doing a garden. I did have a garden a long time ago, and it did pretty well, didn't it?
Yeah.
And I never sat on the stone before that. I love legends. I love things like this, especially when they're found on the roadside. You know, out in Texas, there's a piece of the Blarney Stone, so-called, and if you
Yeah.
kiss it, you get the gift of the gab. But, well, I can add the Sunken Garden stone to the list of stones. At least this one here you don't have to kiss.
Yeah.
You just gotta sit on it. What do you do? Riding the stone like a horse?
I guess.
You know, if you mock the stone, then the opposite happens.
I know.
That's number 12 on the And that's a map of the whole area. And we're back here on 12. So 13 is the low pond. So let's go check out the low pond. Yeah, this is the lowest pond. At the moment here, we are 15 feet below the road. Below civilization. In fact, to put it in perspective, there's the ground above us up there.
Oh, wow.
And you can see like where the ground had sunken in.
That's kind of amazing.
We are 15 feet below street level, the sinkhole site from which the Sunken Gardens developed. This is the lowest point in the gardens and the last pond to, and it still has some of the water pipes that George Turner laid in the 1930s. And you can see some of them over yonder there. Oh, pretty cool. And you know what? It feels about 15 degrees cooler down here than it does up above. Oh my goodness, look at the size of those koi. Very pretty. There's a great big Corridora on the side of that rock there. I don't know if you can see him.
Oh, I see it.
Yep. Right there. Yep. And this is what they refer to as the wedding lawn. I guess it would make a great place for a wedding. Put your hands up. Say, I am the great Cornholio.
I am in the Sunken Gardens, Cornholio.
Are you looking for lizards? I saw a couple back over there, but I warned them of you. I did. They're nice and juicy ones at that.
Look at him go.
I think he sees one, Dawn. Nope, maybe not. Oh, laughing kookaburra.
Really
Coo,
cute.
coo, 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 coo. Right? Something like that? No. Okay. Cactus and succulent.
This is something you see out in Arizona.
Yeah, it's kind of like the desert.
Yeah, it's really pretty though.
Beautiful, isn't it? Blue agave.
Oh, wow.
So that's what they make like tequila out of.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a big blue agave.
Yep. We got some amazing live oaks in here. There's a couple of them. Florida, right?
Florida, honey.
Nothing else screams it more than these guys. That's where I would be if I was a flamingo. I'd be playing in the sprinkler. Do you remember that when you were a kid, there's that clown with the hat, and you put him in the the hose?
Mr. Tinkles?
Was his name Mr. Tinkles?
Mr. Tinkles is Sprinkles.
Sprinkles? Yeah. And the hat would blow up in the air?
Yeah, I remember that.
No. No. What are you doing? Whoa, hey, you're not getting angry, are you? You gotta splash around, don't you? This guy's nuts. And as always, exit through the gift shop. And I got a pin for the map. Sunken Gardens. Folks, that's going to do it for today here in St. Petersburg, Florida. We are on our way back to the Great Smoky Mountains. If you like this vlog,
Give it a thumbs up.
also if you haven't, please subscribe so you miss these upcoming road trip adventures. And we'll see you back in the Great Smoky Mountains.
And until next time, thanks for watching.
Bye everyone.